Hi, I'm Eileen Bush from Domestic Goddess Design and Cleaning, and I'm going to show you everything you need in your bag and how just a little indication of how things work. We'll go over a lot more later, but this is just the beginning stages, just packing your bag up. So, we'll start right off. Fairly simple. This is my bag. It's old and I use it every day. So the first thing you need is a cup, just a regular old cup, and that's for getting all the residue off the shower doors, the shower floors. If the customer has a nozzle that turns, that's lovely, but a lot of times we just have in the showers, we're just pretending this is a shower. A lot of times they just have the stable one, and you have to fill it up and rinse all the residue of cleaner off so when they come in, it's not on their feet. So, here's the cup. We're going to put that in the bag. Don't look at my dirty bag, it's dirty. I use it for cleaning every day. So, this is very important. I keep my caffeine going. I like a drink with a top so that it doesn't spill. I put that in my bag, and after 2 hours of cleaning the house, you're going to need a drink. So make sure you pack a drink with you. I'm going to show you this product first. This is Barkeeper's Friend. This is Domestic Goddess's best friend. It is the best stuff ever. So it does leave a residue, hence the cup. You need to be able to rinse it all off. But I'll show you it, for instance. It's a little powdery. It will take off all the dirt and grime from any surface. See how powdery it is and how gritty it can be? We do not need to leave it on sinks like this. It will actually eat away the paint that's on these sinks. So we're going to go ahead and rinse that off right now. And I'm going to feel around and make sure it's all off, because we like the paint on there. That's a black and bronze, and it'll eat the black right off of there. So, a little bit about the Barkeeper's Friend. You can use it on granite, porcelain, plastic, wood, anything you can possibly imagine. The walls, baseboards, anything that the grime won't come off, this is the way to go. You just have to make sure you rinse it well. I use the cup to put my barkeepers in so it's not clunking over and spilling white powder all over the place. All right, so this is a little scrubby and it's a little abrasive, not too bad. And you can use that on granite. It's not going to hurt that at all. But I wouldn't use it on stainless steel. Uh, I'll show you how to do everything, but I'm just showing you what's in your bag. So we're going to put this in there with that blue one. And this is the extremely abrasive one. This is a wire one. And this is only used for the inside of stoves and ovens. Be very careful not to scratch anything, but inside of an oven is, lasagna drippings and things. You need to really scrub hard with this. And I use my Barkeeper's Friend for that. And it'll eat it right off. All right, we're going to put that in our baggie. All right, next off is our little bags. So we have these little bags that are cute. They go in trash bags, trash cans, and for like bathrooms and bedrooms. If they have a trash can that is too big for our little bags, they usually have those supplied for us. They know that I carry one style, and if they have a little bit bigger one, then they'll supply it for us. All right, next off is a pumice stone. A lot of people don't know about these. I can honestly tell you, when I started cleaning, I had no clue what this was. So, for instance, we're going to pretend this is a toilet. You know the little ring that runs right around the toilet where the water sits? You can scrub, scrub, scrub all day long and use a ton of bleach, and sometimes that ring just won't come off. So you get this a little wet and you scrub. You don't scrub because you can scratch this porcelain extremely easily. But this will work wonderful. If you see that it's scratching it all, stop. For instance, blue toilets from the 1970s, they'll scratch. So be careful when you use this, but this is absolutely a necessity in our little arsenal. So we're going to put this over there in our bag. Then we're going to go for the Lysol. I like the Lysol the best. All right, Lysol. This is my favorite. It has the hibiscus and mango. This is a concentrate. So we are not going to use this as just cleaning. We're going to dilute it, and dilute it quite a bit. So for instance, I drew a little line on here. So you put this much Lysol and the rest of it water. I like to use hot water. This will get me through probably 4 houses. I'm gonna put this in our little bag real quick. If you use this any stronger than that, then it leaves an awful residue. And if you look back, you can see streaks on the countertops. Less is more with most of these cleaning products. So there you go. There's our Lysol. The other thing is we get to cleaning so fast and run that sometimes your bottles end up upside down. That's a horrible thing. We don't need our bottles upside down. Just be conscious of when you're putting your bottles up to put them the right way. And that will help you not use so much product, for one, keep the cost down, and 2, you don't have to clean up your bag and maybe the people's floor and everything else. So let's go on to the next thing. This is your toilet bleach cleaner. Fairly simple to use. Don't dilute it. We're going to pretend this is a toilet again, and you just do 1 swoosh around like that, probably about 2 tablespoons, and that'll get your entire toilet clean. I'll show you more, but just to let you know, kind of keep an eye on how much you use. More is not always good. It's just more to clean up if you use too much. So we're going to put that in our bag, stand it up nice and neat. All right, on to the next thing. This is a stainless steel cleaner and polisher. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cover up this word cleaner. It is a polisher. So for instance, let's say little Johnny gets fingerprints and icing all over the refrigerator. You would clean the refrigerator really good with some Lysol, and then let it dry for just a little bit, and then you're going to go back in and put the stainless steel on there, because it is just a polisher. This will really make the stainless steel jump out and be shiny. It is oil based. So once again, less is more when it comes to this product also. I'll show you everything you need to know about stainless steel in just a little while. Just a little introduction to the products. All right, Orange Glow. Orange Glow is for furniture and cabinets. For instance, little Johnny has now made a mess all over and got crumbs all over the beautiful family table. So we're going to take the Lysol bottle and clean all the crumbs up, knock them on the floor, make sure that table is clean. And then after it dries a little bit, we're going to go back through with the wood furniture polish. It is definitely not a cleaner. So if you try to use just the wood oil on the table, it's just going to make a big old muddy surface. So clean the table and then use this as a polish, and it will shine like a new penny. And for instance, I have wood cabinets. This is lovely on the wood cabinets. It will make it'll make them look like they're 20 years younger. The trick is less is more. This is also an oil based, and it can be very oily. So I'll teach you all that, how to spray and how much to use in a little bit, just a little bit. So now we're going to go to the Murphy's oil soap. So I can give you, for instance, I've had this bottle for this entire year. It's April. I use about 2 or 3 tablespoons in my hot water to mop the floors on real wood surfaces. If you use more than that, you are going to have streaky floors, and therefore we've got to go back over the floors several times to get the residue of this Murphy's oil up. This is a beautiful cleaner if used properly. 2 or 3 tablespoons is all you need. And for instance, my floors are laminate flooring. They look like real wood, but they're not. So we're going to use something else. This is only for real wood floors. And with the laminate flooring, I use the bleach tabs. So, for instance, there's several little bleach tabs in here, and you use one per bucket of water, and then you mix it with just a few tablespoons of your smell good Lysol. So when we're doing laminate floors like this, we're going to use one bleach tab and a little bit of Lysol, and that should clean probably the whole house. So we'll put that in here. All right, next off is how do you get these beautiful windows, mirrors, and shower doors nice and clean? Very simple. White vinegar. I have bought the other products out on the market, and they're about $5 a bottle, and they do not do as good as the regular white vinegar. This is a cheap product that has universal cleaning properties to it. So I put about this much white vinegar in there, and then fill the rest up with hot water, and it will make your mirrors not streak as bad, and glass doors, windows, you name it. White vinegar is the way to go. Once again, no, not putting it upside down. We're going to go the correct way. So then we've got dusters. So your dusters are in your bag. These are clean dusters with your gloves. When I clean, I wear gloves from the time I walk in the door to the client's house to the time I leave. And think about your gloves as your extra set of skin. So for instance, if I'm over here cleaning out a toilet and I've got my gloves on, I don't want to take those dirty hands and go over the top of this counter. I take my hands with my gloves on and I wash them just like they were my second skin. So that way you're not contaminating anything. And I wear gloves the whole time. For instance, if I'm in little Johnny's room and he's got something nasty in there, I feel confident that I can pick it up when I have a set of gloves on. If I don't have gloves on, then I've got to go over here to my bag, get some gloves. Anyway, so I just keep the gloves on all the time. It's up to you whether you want to use them or not. I'm a big fan. So the dusters go on the dust sticks. So for instance, this is my 6-foot extender, which reaches the tops of very tall ceilings. But 90% of the time, I'm using this duster, which is going to get the little stuff around. Just the normal household stuff. This extender, I think it reaches 6 foot, and this is probably only 3 foot. But I use both of them. And then, of course, you need lots of microfiber rags. So over the years, I've bought dozens of microfiber rags, whether they're blue, orange, green. I've bought them all, and they're all about the same. So I keep my clean rags there, and as I get dirty rags, I put them into an entirely different bag. I try not to just throw them into there because they get stuck down in products. So if you know it's dirty, go ahead and put it into your dirty Ziploc bag, and at the end of the day, it's much easier to go in and just grab these dirty rags out than having to go through all these products and find your dirty rags, and it's kind of gross anyway. So we're going to pack this up and pack this up, and now your bag is ready for the day, and you're ready to go clean a house. All right.